Hi, welcome to Kaveti Law Media. This is Srinivas Kaveti, international lawyer again. Today's topic I wanted to share with my friends and viewers that these days everybody is putting tweets and YouTube videos and Facebook videos defaming politicians and foreign governments and individuals, and they're assassinating them, they're passing derogatory comments, and they're abusing them, they're using abusive language. I want to just share my wisdom, of my legal wisdom to the viewers, that posting such videos and views could be serious offense actually under the Indian Penal Code as per the India, and as per the US laws, and as per the cyber laws, and as per the international laws, because this is an international wrong. You could be penalized and punished. It could be even jail term, and it could be a civil lawsuit for damages. So what I advise and what I suggest people, who are very savvy in social networking and social media, that they should be careful in what medias they're posting, because these days I've got to know that people who are sitting in US or people sitting anywhere in the world, they're using derogatory languages, and they're abusing people. They're attacking on religion. They're abusing on caste and creed and their political backgrounds. This is unlawful actually, and this is punishable under the criminal law and as well as the civil law. So don't think that because you're sitting in some foreign country, you can make a statement. See, the law says wherever you make a statement and record it, and you publish it in media, what is called media, which is www. W means World Wide Web. That means anywhere in the world, anybody can witness this. So this is called publications. Once you publish it, and when people look at it, this amounts to defamation. And defamation is a criminal offense, and it is also a civil wrong as per the US law, as per the Indian law. Under the Indian law, a defamation is an IPC offense. You could be criminally charged, and you could be punished criminally, and you could end up in jail. And so is same thing in US law. And many countries, defamation is unlawful, because defamation is of two types. One is called libel, and second is called slander. What is libel? You make a libelous statement. One is called print, and one is called spoken or video or some pictures, visuals. Both by spoken and by writing, both are offenses under the common law. So you guys who are using more internet, and people who have, yes, you have a right of your expression, you have a freedom of press, you have a freedom of expression, you have a right of speech conferred by the US Constitution or the Indian Constitution. For that matter, many constitution gives you a right of freedom of speech, but that freedom of speech, you cannot violate somebody else's fundamental rights or legal rights by saying bad words, uttering bad words. If you see the cases, even in India, the chief minister of Delhi has been punished, and the Rahul Gandhi is also facing charges. Like that, so many politicians in India are also facing criminal charges in defamation. So defamation, you have to be careful, and there are a lot of cyber laws also attracts it, because you're also committing certain offenses under the IPC of criminal conspiracy. If you're trying to overthrow a foreign government, that amounts to conspiracy. That is a very serious offense. It could be even treason. Treason is a very serious, and a Desh Gaddar. So those are very serious offenses, and people are making statements and YouTube videos and Twitters and all other media they're using, and they're criticizing, they're commenting about judges, Supreme Court judges, High Court judges, about the judiciary, about the politicians, about the chief ministers and the ministers and the presidents of the country. These could be taken seriously. Police could take cognizance, and they could arrest you, and you could go behind the bars. You could go behind the jail, and then once you are convicted, your future will be gone, because if you're a professional guy, if you're a technology guy, And if you're a smart, intelligent man, don't jeopardize your life by abusing your freedom. Of course, we all have freedom. The human rights have given us right to have a life and dignity, but the right and life of dignity of other person is being curtailed by your statements, because you're defaming other person and using a derogatory language, abusive language, which are serious offenses. So I advise my viewers and whoever looks at this video, as a lawyer with education from 4 different continents, I advise the viewers that don't abuse the law, don't breach the fundamental rights or constitutional rights and human rights, and get you guys in trouble, because they don't think that you're sitting in America and making a statement of a chief minister of Andhra Pradesh or a Telangana or some prime minister that you will not be punished. They could file a case on you, they can do an FIR, and they could put a lookout notice. The moment you come to India, you could be arrested and you might end up in jail. They could even confiscate your passport. You might not even leave the country. So your freedom could be curtailed. So, don't think things, there are some international treaties and there are some local and international laws where summons can be served. There is Interpol is there, don't think, you will escape from the law. So the law has larger hands, and the courts have territorial and extraterritorial jurisdictions. So don't mess with the law. A rule of law controls the world. So I advise and suggest to my viewers and anybody who's witnessing this video that don't put wrong and derogatory and defamatory videos on post in Facebook or in Twitter or in tweets or anything. Thank you very much.